All right. At the Videolog, it is the something today, the 5th. Today has been good. I'm feeling very calm. I was gonna go take my testosterone shot today because I had booked an appointment like 3 months ago. They called me just as I was about to leave. I was gonna go out to my bike. They called me and they was like, "Hey, your nurse has been sick the entire week and she's sick today as well, so we need to reschedule." So I was like, okay, what about next week? They said Monday, and I was like, okay, maybe at 4. I end my job at 4:30, and then I have like an hour home. Don't know what I was thinking. But so we scheduled that. And immediately I texted my team leader at work being like, "Hey, can I go out of work like 2 hours earlier, 2.5?" Apparently I'm allowed to do that. So that's cool. Also on Monday, I wanted to do, there's a drop in on Monday for, I don't know if this is the same word in English. There's an HPV virus that can cause uterus cancer. Is that what it's called? And I still have my reproductive organs and all that. So I am at risk. Like if I get that virus, then it can turn into cancer. And I'm not getting any screenings or anything because I have a male security number. They're supposed to hand out these updated vaccines for free for women who is born 1994 to something. I'm a 1996 person. I remember taking those shots in school when I was a girl. And now they want us to come back and update the vaccine. But the thing is, like, I'm not getting it called to do that because of my, again, I now have a male security number. So I tried booking an appointment with them, but they said nothing and just sent me a drop-in thing. So I'm gonna have to do that. The drop-in is at Monday, 16 to 19, which is like 4 to 7. First of all, nervous because it's for women. So it's at a women's reproductive health care center sort of, so just walking in there feels just terrible. And then having to sit and wait with other women, and all of them are probably gonna look at me like, what is a guy doing here? Doesn't he understand that it's not for him? Like, guys can take this vaccine as well, but it's free for women, and that's why I want to do it, because the shot is fucking, ugh, it is expensive. I don't know, I feel like I wasn't gonna talk about this. We'll see what I do with that. Kind of lost my train of thought here. Either way, so they canceled my meeting today to getting my testosterone shot, and I invited my best friend over a little bit instead because he was like, "I'm on my way to work," which is right by my apartment. So he came here, we snuggled a little bit, and that just made me so damn relaxed. And I thought to myself, maybe this is just what I needed. Damn, I haven't felt this calm in such a long time. So it's just kind of naturally like, damn, maybe this is just what I needed. I just needed some physical contact and hugs and whatever. Just having a great day. As I predicted though, like the meatloaf, damn, it's just literally just declining. I had to run to the bathroom today at work. Damn meatloaf, but delicious food. I had one thought, but I feel like the video log is way too long. But as I was going on the bus home, I was thinking about that one time I saw my old friends with benefits on the bus when I was 2 years ago. I was gonna go on the bus. The bus stopped, I went inside, and he sat there. The bus was full. All the seats were full except for the ones next to him, and I haven't seen him in a while. We haven't really talked. And so, like, I'm not the one to go up to people and start up a conversation. Like, even if I know a person, I'm just like, okay, they probably want their space. I'm just gonna be like this and then just do whatever. But I saw him and he saw me. And the bus was just about to leave, but he just stood up so quickly and just ran. He just bolted to the door and got out. And as the bus passed him, I saw him just like just like breathing, as he was so relieved that he didn't get to sit next to me or didn't need to talk to me or anything. And that hurt me so damn bad. I remember I was just like kind of fighting tears because I loved that guy, and it's just don't know why. And on the train home, because I was going by the bus and I was going on the train, I went into Facebook and Instagram and I blocked him. I removed him as a friend and I blocked him because this was just like, that's, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, I was thinking about it today when I was going on my way home, and I was just kind of like, why did I take it so personal? Like, obviously, if a friend did that, I would take that personal. But there's so much more to it than that. Maybe he had, I know it gets really overwhelmed, so maybe he had a bad day and really didn't feel like talking, didn't feel like engaging in contact. Like him, it was obvious that he was avoiding me, but what's the reason that he was avoiding me? But I'm just like, the point is that maybe it's not that personal as I feel like, because I've been avoiding people sometimes. If I see like a friend at the store, I would dodge and hope that they don't see me. I'm just kind of thinking that maybe it was something like that. And that my mind kind of shifted and rolled into the thought of like, whenever I'm outside and in the world, I just assume that everybody wants me dead, and like that everybody knows that I'm trans, that I'm gay, that I'm not the norm, and that everybody just thinks that I'm this gross guy. And I feel like all the men just wants to beat me up. And I've had that feeling ever since I was a kid. And I think that's just from people always kind of bullying me and just coming up to like random people coming up to me just to like kind of fight. I don't know. And that is still with me. Like I still, to this day, I feel like everybody looks at me and either wants me dead, wants to punch me, or just thinks that I'm this super cringe guy. And I feel like everybody sees it. I feel like everybody sees that I'm different. And I just assume that everybody wants to do me harm. I literally assume that. It's such a hard feeling to get rid of. But today, when I got off the bus, I was leading my bike back home to my apartment. And I was looking around at the people and I was just like, why would they want to do me harm? Maybe they are staring because they're secretly supporting trans and gay people and alternative people. Maybe they're secretly, like, even if somebody's looking at you, it doesn't have to be negative. And there are like resting bitch faces and all that. Obviously, some people literally do want to hurt you. But I feel like, or I just had this thought that just because nobody says something doesn't mean that they like it. I have trans pin on my backpack and stuff like that. So even if I feel like the world is kind of harsh around me, I'm sure there are people who have seen that and being like, heck yeah. I don't know. Good night.